What's up, everybody? It's Indiana High Hands, and today I'm going to be doing a card show pickup video and what I picked up this weekend. There was a card show in Seymour, Indiana. It was from 9 to 2. I set up at it and I made a good decent amount. I also invested a lot back into some cards, but not everything. There's a few in here that are pretty good, pretty okay for what I paid and PC stuff. But so we're just gonna put, oh, how do I want to do this? So this is what I picked up, this, and then here is some other stuff. I'm not gonna take them all out because there's a lot of different ones, but picked up a lot of these. So with me, I like to collect the weird random stuff that nobody really knows about much anymore, or that it was a one-time thing. And that's what this stack, this, and these are. Is weird items that you won't ever see very often. So I'll get into that stuff first. We'll wait on what I like, because these are what I traded for. You guys might say I'm a little weird, but it's all right. But let me get my camera right. Get the focus right. There we go. But so they're Nintendo cards. 1989 Nintendo. These are all the punch out ones. There's a lot of punch out. But what's cool about these is on the back. So you find one of these up front when you scratch them off, and it will tell you directions. So it'll be like basically playing like punch out. But that was my first stack of these that I pulled out of his, and I knew I'd never seen these before, but I collect a weird random stuff like this. So we came to an agreement on trade. So I got those. These are just like little baggies of them, like Double Dragon, Zelda, more Zelda, Double Dragon, Super Mario 2. There's another Punch Out, Link, Zelda, Punch Out, Zelda, and more Zelda. Those, I don't know what's in them. I haven't looked at them yet. I haven't opened them. Just kind of got them all. So those were in there. And then these were also all in there. Like Double Dragon, Mario 2. A lot of doubles and triples of some. But got them all in trade. So I think they're really cool. My favorite one. That one's really cool. But the coolest one in my opinion, and I have a lot of, and I might see if any of them are gradable worthy, is this one. I think this is really cool. It's Mario 1 screen 10. It even's got what screen it's on. Then on the back, you got your directions, find 2, U3, and then. But I bought these for my collection. They're not going to go anywhere. I'm going to probably see how many sets there are in here, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I just wanted to show those off kind of real quickly, that there is weird random stuff out there that you can find. You just got to look for it. Like this. This is one of those weird random ones that nobody's probably ever even seen since the 80s and 90s. But I thought it was really, really cool. I looked over and the guy's box had Nintendo on it. I was like, oh, I've never seen Nintendo cards before. We're going to take a look. So as soon as it got dead, I went over there and looked at him, and I asked him how much he wanted for them. He originally wanted $1 a card. I got them down pretty cheaply. I traded them a few golf sets I had from 80, 81, well, 81, 82. But I think I did pretty well on them. For me, they're going into my personal collection, so you won't see them up on eBay from me at least anytime soon. So those are the weird random stuff that I got. And once I get these back into these box, we will get into my actual what I paid for stuff. There's a few things in here that I think you guys will like. There's one in here, one card in particular in here that I got for a really good deal. A really good deal. So we're gonna put these out here. First card I got from my Purdue collection. Paid $2 for this Zach Edey. It's gonna go with my silver, but yeah, just a $2 cheap Zach Edey. Not gonna go wrong for $2 for my personal collection. Got this in a lot. A 2-card purchase, actually. It's the non-refractor version of the refractor I just pulled from Bowman Delight. So I paid $80 for this. The guy threw this in, so this was free. And the card that's behind it, which is really, really cool. I probably overpaid a little bit, but it's my personal collection, so I didn't really care. It's got Zach Edey, Chris Murray, Armanda Bayket, Caleb Love, Jordan Hawkins, Jalen Cook, Brandon Miller, and Kevin McClure. It's numbered 20 out of 40. The only reason I bought it was because of Zach Edey. He threw me a really good deal on it. But I would just pick up the random Purdue stuff that I see. This was one of them. This would probably likely stay in the collection for a little bit, because I've never seen these 8 auto cards. Like, I've seen them, but they're hard to come by. So that's the few Purdue stuff I picked up. This was the last purchase I made. It's a Beckett 8 1980-81 Topps. It's got Larry Bird, which is his rookie year, and that's his rookie card, but not the one where it's Bird, Kareem, I think, and then Magic. But still, for $35, I think I got a steal, especially with Bird being on it. I think it's really, really cool. So it graded a 9 centering, 9 corners, 9 edges, but 7 on the surface, which sucks, but it's all right. We'll take an 8 from this. So there's that. I'm not gonna show you this top card just yet. That's the banger. This is the heater right here. So then we're gonna get into my NASCAR. I do a little bit of NASCAR, cheap NASCAR stuff. This lot right here was a 3-card lot. Paid $40 for it. He originally said 45, but I said, would you take 40 for it? I don't think I did too terrible, but when he had told me he wanted 50 originally, I was like, well, I'll see what we can do. Got a white sparkle National Pride Chase Elliott. Can't beat that for $5, basically what I paid for this. Go to my Hendricks collection. Then we got an Alex Bowman National Treasures Fire Suit. Number to 49, 47 to 49. This one is staying in my collection. I collect Hendricks. Well, mainly this guy. But I pay, $40 for these. So this was 30. Doesn't really bother me. I didn't really get anything stickered off on this. But we got a Kyle Larson purple and yellow Hyper PSA 10. I thought for $30 for a PSA 10, that's basically the cost of grading something. So I wasn't going to lose. And this is personal collection stuff. I always, if I can find them cheap enough, will buy Kyle Larson. This was a PSA 9. Probably would have been $10, but $30 for a PSA 10 Larson. I'm not going to complain. So far, not really anything major except maybe the Edie and the Larry Bird. But the major score of the card show that made it worth it for me was this Chase Elliott, the National Packs Auto, 1 of 5. Right there. So the story on this is I asked the guy if he had any cheap NASCAR stuff because I saw he had a Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson dual auto. He was asking $400 for it, and I asked him, you got any other cheap NASCAR stuff with you? Just trying to create small talk. And he pulled this out, and he pulled a Kyle Busch auto, patch auto, number to 18. So I asked him how much on this, and then I asked him how much he wanted on the Busch. He told me 80 on the Busch just because it was numbered to 18. And I understand it was a patch auto. But when he told me the price on this, I couldn't get out my wallet quick enough for this. When he told me $15 for this, I about had a heart attack. I was like, $15? Here you go. Here's your money. Thanks for the great deal. So I paid $15 for this Chase Elliott auto, number to 5. Yes, it's from Panini, the National Packs. Probably not as sought after, but if you look at some of the other sales of autos just from this year of like other guys, you're looking like $300-400. Those are numbered to like 20. This is numbered to 5. I had it valued at like $250, $200. But yeah, that's what I just think I can get for this. But I'm gonna hold on to it until the Midwest Monster, which is coming up in June. I know SGC is supposed to be there grading on site. That's where this is going. I'm gonna take it with me. See if I can get a 1010, which would be really, really cool. But yeah, I was really stoked to buy this for $15. He had a Bobby Knight auto. I thought about buying it, but I'm a Purdue fan. There's no way in heck I should be buying a Bobby Knight auto, even though it was cheap enough. But I bought this from him instead. I did buy a box, not a newer box. It was more like a, try to remember, I don't have it with me right now, but it's what is that? It's something from the 90s. It's like Wacky Stars box or something. It was like $10. And I like that wacky, weird stuff, like that Nintendo stuff. That's wacky and weird. But about 15. Probably gonna hold this for a little bit, just because NASCAR season's still going. He just won his first race in about a year. We're gonna see where this goes. I mean, this could probably catch in probably a PSA 10, probably $400 or $500. But just how it sits, I have it valued at $250. You guys can tell me what you think it's valued at, and how well you think I did, because I think this basically makes up for me overpaying on this. But you guys can let me know how I did. If you liked what I picked up. So forth. The next card show that I will be doing is, that I'll be set up at it, is probably the Seymour show, July. It's June 22nd. It's going to be from 9 to 2 in Seymour, Indiana. Need more information, ask me. And I can get you hooked up with the guy. Or if you're in the Indy or the Seymour area, take a look. It's a really good show. A lot of people set up. I was set up and I bought. But yeah, if you like what you saw here today, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, because I do open up a lot of boxes too. It just depends. And with that, it's Indiana High Hands. See you next time.